A study on financial statement analysis in Future Value Retail Limited, Veltech Rangasango Arts College. Internal guide C. Dhanapal. External guide R. Sudhakar. Project done by S. Manoj VAM 1019. Welcome. Introduction. Financial statement analysis. Every business concern wants to know the various financial aspects for effective decision making. The main aim of preparing a financial statement is to achieve the objective of the firm as a whole. The term financial statement refers to an organized collection of data on the basis of accounting principles and convention to disclose its financial information. Definition. According to John N. Mayer, the financial statement provides a summary of the accounts of a business enterprise, the balance sheet reflecting the assets, liabilities and capital as on a certain date, and the income statement showing the results of operations during a certain period. Company profile. Future Value Retail Limited is India's leading retailer that operates multiple retail formats in both the value and lifestyle segment of the Indian consumer market. Headquartered in Mumbai, the company operates over 10 million square feet of retail space, has over 1,000 stores across 61 cities in India, and employs over 30,000 people. Industry profile. Indian retail industry is one of the largest retail industry in the world, with an employment of around 8% and contributing to over 10% of the country's GDP. Retail industry in India is expected to rise 25% yearly, being driven by a strong income growth, changing lifestyles and favorable demographic patterns. Objectives of the study. Primary objective. The main study is to analyze the financial performance of Future Value Retail Limited. Secondary objective. To study the profitability position of the company. To find out the increase and decrease of current assets and current liabilities. To determine the financial trend position of the company. Scope of the study. The study will act as a basis for analyzing financial position of the company. The study will help the firm in making some financial decision for future year. The study clearly explains about at where area they have to improve their performance. It helps in making some reference for its past performance. The study is useful to know the financial figure of various years 2008 to 2012 and thereby understand the direction of growth of the company. Need for the study. The study is carried out to analyze the financial statement for certain period. The study gives a good support for improving the finance department. The importance of this project is to gain practical exposure and purpose insight on the topic to study. The study can be helpful to the management to improve its core weakness by the suggestion and recommendation prescribed in the project. Limitations of the study. The study is restricted to a period of about 3 months duration only. Availability of limited information. The data collected, study and analysis are mainly based on only available secondary data. Methodology. Methodology is the systematic theoretical analysis of the methods applied to a field of study, or the theoretical analysis of a body of methods and principles associated with a branch of knowledge. It typically encompasses concepts such as paradigm, theoretical model, phases, and quantitative or qualitative techniques. Research design. The study is conducted at Regional Commercial Office of Future Value Retail Limited, formerly Pantaloon Retail India Limited, Big Bazaar, Chennai. The study about financial statement of Future Value Retail for recent 5 years like 2007, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12. Data is collected from audited accounts of the organization. The data regarding company history and profile are collected through their official website www.futureretail.co.in and some secondary sources and discussions with individuals. Data collection. Primary data. The primary data collected through discussion with the senior manager and officers of the company in commercial department to get general information about the organization. having face-to-face discussion with the company officials. Secondary data, financial records and audited accounts. The secondary data collected through company official website. Tools and techniques, ratio analysis, trend analysis, comparative statement analysis. Ratio analysis. Ratio is an expression of one number in relation to another. Ratio analysis is the process of determining and interpreting the numerical relation between figures of financial statements. Trend percentage analysis. The next important tool of analyzing the financial statement is trend percentage, which plays a significant role in analyzing the financial situation of the company through Bayes' performance ratio computation. Comparative statement. The comparative statement analysis is the study of the trend of the same items, group of items, and computed items in two or more balance sheet of the same business enterprise on different years. The changes in periodic balance sheet items reflect the current position of a business. This statement normally comprise comparative balance sheet, comparative profit and loss account, and comparative statement of change in total capital as well as in working capital. Findings. The current ratio in the year of 2008 is 3.25 and it slightly increased from the year 2009 is 3.29. Then it decreased to 2.85 in 2010. After that in 2011 it increases to 3.28 and in the end of the study period it decreases to 1.95. Since the ideal ratio is 2:1, the concern is in a sound position to meet the short-term requirement. Company's current assets are higher compared to the current liabilities. The gross profit ratio during the period 2008, 2009, 2010, 11 and 12 is 2:3.5, 2.45, 4.69, 4.57 and 5.19 respectively. The higher gross profit ratio indicates a better result in the company. So here the gross profit ratio for the period 2012 is higher when compared from 2008. Suggestions. The company can try to increase its operating profit by exercising effective control over the expenses. Company may increase its equity share capital so that the shareholders fund can be increased. Trend shows unfavorable in bad debts and cash and bank for the company. So the company concentrates on these factors. Since current ratio for the firm have 3:1 for 2008 to 2011 is more than enough, but in the end period of the study it downs to 1.95, so the firm has to be concentrate on these terms. Conclusion. All the tools used in this analysis suggest that the company has some weak position and come back in profits. The company's liquidity position is somewhat better, but the overall financial position is not good. The current and liquid ratio indicates the short-term financial position of Future Value Retail Limited. The increase in assets adds some stable support to the company. Thank you.